Transformers sees Legacy Evolution Commander Comic Universe TARN. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this guy. I'm Colwen. This is another Transformer review, and this is why whenever you're looking out for toys and you go to the toy section at the check everything else out because you never know. I found this 2 aisles down from the Transformer section with the Barbie dolls. So we got some cool artwork on the side. We got some pictures of him on the back, and like he looks impressive and mean and like Evo. If you got Hasbro, stop with Evo Fusion. The gimmick is that he's a Transformer. That's always been the running gimmick. More cool artwork on the side here. Apparently, this isn't Tarn. This is somebody else, even though they do look an awful lot alike, don't they? Let me go ahead and get this guy out of the box, and we'll check him out. Okay, so we're here with Legacy Evolution Tarn, and I'm sorry, what is that? It's an ice cream cone. No, I'm not gonna try and take it from you. Don't you enjoy your Energon ice cream cone, man. I didn't know we had one of those laying around here. Cool. Um so where was I? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna admit it. No offense, dude. He's not worth the hype. He's a good figure. Good figure. Come on, let's get into him directly, okay? Can I move your arm? You mind? Okay, alright, cool. Alright, so I don't know where he got that. Let me go ahead and take your weapon off for right now. Put that off to the side. The robot mode is a very direct, straight. He's a beefy, mean-looking Decepticon incarnate. Hey, he's got a Decepticon face. It's okay. Very slender design. Like there's no back kibble at all. Like I thought these were lightsabers at one point, but no, those are barrels, gun barrels. Okay, that's cool. Cool. He's got a lot of nice little gold details here to break everything up. That's the paint there, gray plastic. I do not like all the translucent. However, this doesn't appear to be really heavily load-bearing translucent plastic, so that's not going to be an issue. Articulation-wise, he's got a really nice neck. He's got a really good ball joint. He's got a transformation joint in there that helps with looking up if he wants to. He's got this decent up and down shoulder with a swivel shoulder, so like even though you're breaking the shoulder, it still, gets up and out of the way. It's an above the elbow swivel, really deep elbow. Like he's got easily 90 degree, but still, he's got articulated wrist, and I don't know why, but they gave him opening and closing fingers. That's probably so he can recreate some scenes in the comics where he's like, reaching out towards somebody or, he does have a waist joint, a very nice full three. Oh, no, he blocks it with his backpack, but you can move it out of the way. He's got a full universal jointed hips with full range of motion. He's got these molded in side flaps so that when he's standing straight up, it all looks good. But then as you move things around, you can break the mold out and make things look a little weird. He's got an above the thigh swivel. He's got a really nice 90 degree plus knee bend, like maybe 110, at least 100 degrees. Got really good ankles. Look at those ankles, okay? Overall, it's a good figure. He's got cool looking weapons here. Big old barrels. These do come apart for Evo Fusion. Can I borrow that for a moment? Yes? Okay, thank you. No, I'm not going to eat it. I just want to demonstrate something. Look at that. This is not an effect part. I don't know where I got it from. Where he got it from. There you go. You go ahead and enjoy yourself over there. Let me stand you up. You enjoy yourself. I'm going to talk about your guns some more. They're all translucent plastic. But again, translucent plastic isn't a big deal as long as it's not load-bearing. And he's got all kinds of... They're called siege ports now. They're excuses to cut plastic out. But on the weapons themselves, he's got 2 plugs on each gun. He's got a port on the barrel. He's got 5 siege ports on here. And then another plug on the back. And This is the Evo Fusion gimmick. Like earlier, I was Evo Fusion as ice cream cone. No, I don't. I'm not gonna take it away again. Don't worry. Okay. He's got a siege port on both. He's got one on one arm and two on the other arm. I did not notice that when I was playing with him. That is interesting. Okay. He's got one on each shoulder. He's got one on each leg. He's got one on the back. And he's got him in the feet even. So if you want to take one of those weaponizer guys... Oh, he's got one on each leg even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 altogether. Yeah, if you were so inclined to, you could take one of those weaponizer guys and really load them up. I want to get some comparisons in here. So even when you plug his guns onto his back, it still doesn't add a whole lot of ugly bulkiness. Let's go ahead and bring in 30th Anniversary Springer. I've got a reason for comparing these two. I want to bring in 2020 Siege Spinster. There's reasons. And these are the these guys right here. So, and Film Noir Spider-Man is here, and let me get you back in the corner. Alright, so okay, now we got a transformation. Am I going to take your Energon ice cream away? No, I'm not, but you're not going to be able to eat it for a little bit because you're going to be in vehicle mode. Alright? Okay, cool. Let's go and do it. Okay. You think I want to take things away? Do you see those guns? Please. Okay, so can we leave the guns on for transformation? Yes, but I am going to pull them off and put them off to the side because it does make it a little bit easier to see what you're doing. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to the back and we're going to pull these barrel cannon things down and they're going to peg. Now these things can get popped off and you're going to need to remember that they are specified for each side. See, the inside here has a little notch. And the outside's got a similar notch, but it's not nearly as deep. So if these do pop off, you gotta pop them back on. Make sure that that notch right there, you see that? Not that one, this one goes on there. And if you put them on the wrong side, you'll be able to tell because they just won't be able to peg on like that, all right? So, you take the backpack and just pull it down like that. You're going to come back to the chest, and you're going to pull the chest away, and you're going to flip his head all the way inside. And then, you got to remember this. There's two little spots here. Seriously, if you don't pull those spots out or push those back in, when you transform him, the entire thing just will not work. Okay? Turn the backpack here, and bring it forward like that. Because all these things are going to get twisted around. And that's going to happen. That's going to happen. There are, if you're really slow and careful with it, you can avoid that. But yeah, that's going to happen occasionally. And you can see from here, this entire piece is nothing but clear plastic. And you can see here, this is all clear plastic. But again, not really load-bearing stuff. So it's not that huge of a deal. We're going to leave the arms alone for a moment. We're going to come down here to the legs. And on the legs, we got this little clip here and this little notch there. They're going to go together like that. And you're going to fold the feet down. And can we lay that down yet? That needs to get laid down. Or is it going to... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It needs to get laid backwards. See... In robot mode, it's up like this, but then when you go to vehicle mode, you bring it down here, and you spin it around and lay it flat. Then these legs here, I want to say these little holes here are going to go onto these little notches here. And you're going to need, there's extra joints. There's the main knee joint, and then there's the transformation knee joint. That's going to clip down like that. And he's really doing a lot of yoga. This is the worst case, the most painful case of just straight up robot yoga I have seen in a long time. So we're going to take his shoulders and fold them away from themselves. Let me point the ice cream going out like that. And then these panels on the side of his arms, yeah, are going to hold his arms out straight and then rotate the panels all the way around so that now we've got these little holes here can go onto these notches on the side of his thigh. And you're going to use there's like this hinge inside the shoulder here that isn't really used for any posing. But you're going to use that hinge to kind of extend it over. You see what I mean there? Okay. Okay, so here we go. Got that notch, goes onto that peg using... And there's other things that need to hook in here because there's on the back of these panels, we've got these tabs are going to go into these slots. So yeah, you probably want to wait till the very end to flip the legs up and over. Well, not the very, very end, but wait till this point to flip the legs over because now we're going to take, see these tread pieces that are on the outside of his shoulders? The side opens up and the entire thing is going to wrap around like that. There we go, you see? And the entire thing wraps. Are you going to peg in place? The ice cream's not in the way. Can I turn that inside like that? No, because then it's going to drag on the ground. Ooh. There we go. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad back there, actually. Oh, let's go ahead and peg your weapon back on. Now, in order to get this, we're going to need to reconfigure the weapon. Yeah, you can peg it in there, but they also have these two little notches here. Can I put it in there, or do I need to face it the other direction? Oh, okay. So they want you to peg it on the back up here, and then we can put the guns back in place, or put the guns wherever else you want. You want to peg in a gun here, you can. Peg in a gun there. There. He reveals more siege ports in this mode, actually. Those shoulders right here. Alright. When we opened up the shoulders, there's a siege port on both sides. While I like more siege ports, that's just Hasbro having excuses to carve out more plastic. Seriously. And there we have him in his vehicle mode. And there's nothing wrong with his vehicle mode. It's just, it's very Cybertronian. It's very flat. It's very much, it's a rolling plastic slab. It's return the slab. Return the slab. Let me get my comparisons in here. So, here's these two guys. And yeah, he is a Voyager, so he's going to be bigger than the Deluxe. And, again, I've got reason for comparing them for these two because now I get into the opinion part. Like I said, I don't think he's very good because he just folds into a slab. I guess if I'm a big old comic book fan, I'd probably really appreciate this alt mode because it's probably really faithful to the comic. And I know Springer here is a helicopter, not a vehicle. Hold on a second. There we go. We have Springer in his vehicle mode. He's not perfectly all pegged together, so forgive me. But yeah, this guy, his sword stores underneath his vehicle mode. Get out here for a moment. Right there. Okay, he came out in 2013. He was $25. He came out about 6 months ago, and he's $32. He's a triple changer. Everyone lost their minds over Springer. Everyone lost their minds over Spinster. Spinster came out in 2020, I want to say, and he was $20, deluxe price point. And he also is not properly transformed. I'm going to keep him. I like him. He's nothing offensively wrong about him. I just don't see what the big hype is. So, yeah, no, that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit this stuff together. If you see Siege, if you see Legacy Evolution Tarn out there and you're a big Tarn fan, you've already bought them. You don't need me to tell you whether or not you should buy them. If you don't know anything about Tarn and you're looking for a bit more involved Transformer, there's other options out there even now. Um, it's not a bad figure. Just the fanboys are gonna grab them already. So if you're not a fanboy, you don't need them. I'm gonna keep them though. All right, bye bye.